Now, on the surface, 20th Century Fox wanted to cash in on the massive success of Star Wars. But what they got was something far more cynical, far more claustrophobic, and infinitely more interesting. The setup is deceptively simple. Almost classic B-movie territory. A commercial space tug called the Nostromo is heading back to Earth carrying 20 million tons of mineral ore. The crew is a bunch of blue-collar space truckers. Not the heroic space cadets, but tired, grumpy workers complaining about their shares and their bonuses. When the ship's computer, rather ominously named Mother, wakes them up early to investigate a distress signal on a bleak, storm-swept moon, they find a derelict spaceship, and inside, something waiting. What makes Alien a true classic, despite its massive box office success, is how it rejects the clean, heroic myth of American sci-fi. Ridley Scott, a former commercial director, built a world of grease, steam, and dripping condensation. The Nostromo is a flying factory, dirty and neglected. The cast is an incredible ensemble. We have Harry Dean Stanton and Yaphet Kotto down in the engine room, playing the exploited working class, while Sigourney Weaver's Ripley, originally written as a man, gradually emerges as the only competent, clear-headed person on board. The creature, designed by Swiss surrealist artist H.R. Geiger, his creation isn't a guy in a rubber suit. It's a terrifying, elegant, biomechanical nightmare that represents pure, unguided Darwinian survival. Then, underneath the jump scares and the legendary chestburster scene, Alien is a deeply political film about greed. The real villain isn't actually the monster in the airshafts, it's the company. To the corporate suits back on Earth, the crew of the Nostromo are entirely expendable. They are just cheap labor, and their lives are worth far less than the scientific and military potential of the bioweapon they brought on board. It's a very cynical, very late 70s view of the institutional capitalism, and it gives the film a cold, paranoid edge that still cuts deep today. So, turn down the lights, lock the doors, and prepare yourselves. Here is Ridley Scott's Alien. But it's me first, and then there's also Larry.
Nice.
Welcome, Larry.
Thank you for having me on.
Well, as a toy collector, sorry, what's it called? Not toys.
Action figures.
Action figures.
Horror memorabilia.
Who else is there going to be on this? But let's start the film, because there's a long intro, and it's a long film. We are watching. There's so many copies lying around here. Right, there we go. The
nice
theatrical cut on the original retail Fox video. And Larry, you didn't put the tape in.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were in charge of that.
This was streaming, I wouldn't have that problem. Right. Okay. Oh, and someone has rewound the tape where I left it at the title screen. So let's skip through this. Yes, we won't be showing this to the general public. I agree to that. And then we get the Aliens trailer.
Wait, they already had it back in 78 or 79?
And then you get the widescreen version. So yeah, this is this box tape we're watching doesn't have a date. I think it's late 80s, early 90s. It came out on VHS as a set. Right, so this is the difference between widescreen. We don't need to see that. We all watch widescreen now, because back then, folks didn't know that the black bars meant you were watching more of a screen instead of less of one. But there you go. You can get the Star Wars trilogy, Alien. Right, there we go. Just in case you can't hear that in your mind. Right. Let's say hello to everyone. RJ, such a sci-fi classic. Yes. Yep. Andy's here. Good evening. Hello. Roden. We indeed. So yes. This guy. Oh, he said it. The best Alien film. Let's have a look. Let's start the poll. 1 for Alien, 2 for Aliens, 3 for Alien 3, and then if you think any others are better than those 3, then good luck to you. Right. Josh starting off as well, saying this one's the best. Good evening, Sean. Oh, he's changed his thumbnail again. Wish I knew how to do that. Oh, Alien 3 is the best one. I don't know if he's joking.
It is underrated, in my
yes,
opinion.
you did put that.
I do love me some Alien 3.
Hello, Stacy. Alien 3 is underrated. Yeah, Sean says that. Paddy's here in space. No one can hear you scream. Another great tagline, isn't it? Like in Jaws. About going back in the water. This got music by Jerry Goldsmith, of course. Great score. Minimalist score until the end. Everyone agreeing? Is all right. Yes, I watched it again. The theatrical cut this evening, ready for Sundays. And I did enjoy it, but that's the first one I saw in the cinemas as well. Saxophone. I'm trying to bring back the sax solo from its cheese roots. Good evening, Byron. Yes. Larold. The movie was almost very different. It was going to be a Roger Corman film. Yes, imagine that.
Yeah, I can only imagine what that would have looked like.
Yes, I can imagine it being a Roger Corman film that James Cameron did like some painting of the sets or something on. Oh, shit. There's a missed opportunity. I could have had some milk, couldn't I? What's H.R. Nigger's deal? He's a weirdo.
What's his deal? I don't know how much he got paid. Is that the type
I don't
of
think,
thing
yeah,
talking about?
not much, probably. Not back in those days. Oh, I've seen the Odyssey. It's decent. This film, better, like anything else. Yes, Dan O'Bannon and Ronald Schutz were barely used as well in the final movie. Yes, there is. I think Dan O'Bannon gets screenwriting credit or story credit. And we get this lovely model work. You can keep your CGI, Larry. We'll have proper sets and models.
My CGI. I'll make
Aren't
the
you the
difference.
advocate? Yeah, yes. How do I get out of this chicken shit? Oh, no. That's tomorrow night. Alien Caesar. Yes, well, while we get a tour of the ship, let's have I got some videos to play tonight, so we'll have a little taster with the, was it? I think I got the teaser trailer.
Attention to the crew of the commercial vessel Nostromo. A word of warning. A word of warning. A word of warning. Alien. Coming this summer to a theater near you.
See, that trailer makes it look like a Corman movie.
Yes, I would have said that was a Corman movie. Even with the logo and everything looks cheap compared to the usual one, whether it's the egg cracking and
yeah,
that was done by the same people that did this design of the opening titles of this. Oh, Aliens winning. Someone's put Alien 3. Who was it? We'll see in a minute.
It wasn't me. I'm going to be honest. It wasn't me.
Oh, Ian's on an oil rig, so he shouldn't be watching. Not that anyone should be able to see this. Yeah, I know, amateur hour. Well, I ran the tape through just in case there were any issues, and then I had it playing from the beginning by mistake. Oh, it's trying to... Rob's here.
Hey.
Yes, if I was a face like you guys would be in trouble. Oh, dear. There's many ladies. No, I'm not going to say that about. Larry knows. But I think Rob's going to be later with the captain. Right. Jurassic made me a paleontologist. Aiden made me face hugger. Stay away from him. No. Fox was a sign of real quality back then. Yes. Fox
yeah.
Video, definitely. Because we got 116 minutes of this VHS tape, which I'll try to keep to the same speed as my digital copy. But, oh, Paddy's going Aliens, Ian's going Alien. Oh, Larry's voting, apparently.
Well, I mean, am I not supposed to?
I didn't say you couldn't, so yes, she's a bit too unlikable, yes. Good evening, Benny. Yes, in space, no one can eat ice cream. So here we get the opening of the pods, and then everyone's in nappies. Now, apparently, yes, if you watch Ian Holm, he's not breathing. And then John Hurt was probably the most famous person in this film, maybe, at this time. wakes up first, you think he's going to be the killer.
Well, it's kind of foreshadowing, right? Like he's the first one to die,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, he even says, "I feel like death," or so. I feel like I'm dead. But he gets up in the morning. And now, here we go. I must be the only one here that's seen Alien in the cinema in London, circa 1979, 17 print, and you can smoke in the theatre. Yes. Very wise. Yeah, you couldn't see the screen, but you could smoke. But yes, Dr. Impossible. I think you might be right. But I don't. It came out. Well, it's got $11 million budget, which is what, about 50, 60 million now.
Wow.
For this film. And if you see what the models and the sets on this thing, grossed 109 million worldwide in its release. June 22nd, 1979, so just missed the anniversary by 3 or 4 weeks. What would that be? The 37th anniversary? 47, sorry.
Yeah, I was going to say 37. Wow.
Yeah, I keep getting dates wrong. I can't do maths. Right, United Kingdom, September 6th, 1979. There you go. So still the same year, not too bad behind. There's Jonesy eating dinner. I don't see. Didn't see a pod for him, but I don't know wherever he ends up.
No, Jonesy is in. I think the same with Ripley, because in part 2 they find
Jonesy
with
together
her.
in that, but I don't know. Yeah. Right. Hey, Myers is here, of course. Aliens is awesome, but Alien will always be his favorite. There you go. I forgot to bring it down, but I got a little card of the poster, but I forgot to bring it down. Mother wants to talk to you, Larry. Alien 3 Statue Cut is a match. Yes, well, we'll find that out on Sunday. It's not too bad. It's the one I know the most.
I saw it in the theater, or I saw it in the cinema. My mom actually took me to go see it, so I loved it.
92.
Yeah.
That deal. Yeah,
I was super hyped, and
I think I saw it twice.
I love the darkness of it.
Yeah. Darkness, everyone.
I'm surprised you didn't bust out your case.
I'm wearing the T-shirt from the case, you see.
Ah, there you go. Nice.
But yes, I did. The case.
Ah, nice.
Just in case someone wanted to see it.
Yeah, it's a gorgeous piece.
It is. I was so lucky to get it because it's for silly money, and I can't open it. But yeah, I'm not going to get all out. We've got pin badges. The making of Alien 3. Hang on, I'll try and hold this up without damaging it. But yeah. Hang on, I'll make myself look big. I'll get to you in a minute, Paddy. Sorry about this. But important things are happening. There you go. Which way am I going? That way. So someone's watched Alien 3, but not 1 and 2, apparently. So, and then this has got all sorts of stuff in. I've done a video. You can look at it. Because I'm not.
So apparently the owner of that was an Alien 3 fan. just saying.
Didn't watch the making of, but he watched the film.
Right.
But I got a bit of backup here. So yeah, we're watching the Fox video. Got the DVD, and Blu-ray just in case, as well as the widescreen version, just
nice
in case you need that. Because this box set has Aliens, and Alien 3, and then the making of Resurrection. So the first video on widescreen, and you get the making of Resurrection. The standard pan and scan box has all 4 films, the Resurrection in, without the making of. Explain that one, Larry.
Yeah, I don't work at Fox, so I can't really tell you.
Alien said they're 2 films that really matter because the rest were just cash grabs and nearly destroyed 20th Century Fox.
Again,
studio interference did ruin Alien 3 theatrical cut and Fincher's experience with Hollywood.
Yeah, pretty much.
But look at this model. The model is quite small, but I think it said only about 3 or 4 feet long. Is it the Nostromo?
Really? It was only. I thought it was a little. I thought it was.
Yeah.
bigger.
No, they said they couldn't afford to do a big one like 2001. Just well lit.
But yeah, no, I just a quick story about this one. I showed it to my daughter a couple of years back, and when the Nostromo first comes out, she asked me, she's like, "Oh, is that a model?" I'm like, "Yeah, it's real. Like it's
It looks great.
Yeah, it looks amazing."
It has texture and it has lighting, which we'll get to with Alien 3. Right. Oh, Davo saw Odyssey and enjoyed it. And the more I think about it, the more I enjoy it. I think, yeah, it's going to be a pretty good film.
I've heard some good things about it, so...
Yeah, I know. There's probably... I'm not the biggest fan of that sort of film, but if it's not an adventure film like the other stuff... Yes. Did people... No, if it was London in the 70s, probably just walked out very quietly after the end. We don't clap and cheer films in the UK, no matter how good they are. Yes. Geiger was weird, but also a genius.
Yeah, very true.
Right, let's have a look. And of course, we must thank Alien. Thank Alien. This film's chunk of change made a small fortune. Not famous called Star Wars. I heard Star Wars never took off after the first film, and it was a bomb. It was terrible. Well, yes. 20th Century Fox wanted another space action film, but someone gave them this instead. And let's have a look at some people's reaction back then.
Sunday, the Ridgely Theater in Fort Worth had the biggest day in its entire history. It sold more than The Godfather, Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Superman, and Love Story. But the biggest surprise to theater employees is the number of parents bringing young children to see Alien. Did you know that this was an R-rated movie when you brought him?
Yes, we did.
Are you sorry you brought him?
Yes, I am.
Are you glad you saw it? Yeah. Are you sorry, sir, that you brought your son along to see Alien?
No, ma'am, I think you should have seen it. It's something that he needs to know, that things like that could happen in life. That could be a true story.
Is he from your neck of the woods, sorry?
Science. We never know what's going
Fort
on
Worth,
outside the world.
it's not that far from you, I guess.
Did the movie scare you at all?
Yes, ma'am, it did. We take him to see a lot of horror pictures and things like, because we like horror movies. We're horror buffs, I guess.
Would you recommend to your little friends who are your age to go see it?
No, I wouldn't.
According to the National Association of Broadcasters Code,
Scaredy cat.
television cannot show you the more violent scenes from Alien. Several adults have walked out of the movie, but no parents with children have been seen leaving early. At $4 a ticket,
Nice.
perhaps they feel they
$4.
have too much invested.
$4?
Or maybe moviegoers don't
Dang.
equate sci-fi fantasy with real violence. Or maybe, as psychologists keep telling us, we Americans are becoming more and more immune to excessive behavior. Bobby Wygant, the Texas News.
There we go. So yeah, I saw it on TV. So 79, maybe 82, 83, so 9 or 10. And it was all good until I went to bed early. Didn't sleep. Being a fan of John Hurt and all. All right. Let's see. I went back 2 times to watch the film. Every time the cinema was chock-a-block. Incredible experience. There you go.
Nice.
It's honestly a good film. If you like films like the... Oh, that's honestly Jason the Argonauts. I can say this is not like Jason the Argonauts. Right. That was an awful trailer, but yeah, they didn't have much footage to show when they made it. Right. Oh, Mike first saw the second film. Is that in the cinema? I have to wait till 3.
Yeah, I would say I think I saw Aliens first before I saw this one.
Right.
It would have, and I think that now that I think about it, the first time I saw it was on Laserdisc. So it had, I've told this story before on my channel where it's like, it was late at night, and I remember that whole like the smart gun or the sentry gun scene.
Oh, yes.
And so for years, when I would watch it, I'm like, "Where's that scene? Was that? Am I crazy? Like, did I imagine that?" And I finally realized that the Laserdisc had like it was basically
Nice.
it had the deleted scenes in it. So it was like
Yeah.
before the director's cut, it had it there on the Laserdisc.
Yeah, it would have been, what's it, 92, I think. But yeah, around the same time Alien 3 was coming out, they would have brought out the Aliens special edition. Because I probably saw half of this first, and then Aliens in full later on, and then went back to watch all the other two. Yeah, Aliens is an easier watch, and yeah, Alien is a better film.
Well, I like the slow pace of this one.
Yeah, because it's going to be an hour before anything happens.
Yeah,
Alien-wise, but yeah, it's all fascinating stuff.
Yeah, I love the look of it. I mean, again, even back then for Ridley to do what he did with this film, it's like, man, it looks amazing.
Yeah, I think it's the same with Aliens. It's an hour before they fire a shot. So, look at this landing.
Mm-hmm.
It looks shit over there, not because you can't see it. But it's a bit bright today. Hang on, turn that down. Right. Yeah, nobody's ever seems to mention Tom Skerritt, even though he's top build. Yes. We'll see an interview from him later. Well, we'll get to that because Aliens is essentially the same movie as Alien, kind of like T2 being the same movie as Terminator. Cameron is good at making clone movie sequels. Yes, Fox really fucked up this franchise and Predator. So, because after the early 90s of Predator, there's not one I would want to watch.
Yeah, AVP's kind of iffy, you know.
Yeah, because I think this box set has all the Aliens and Predator films up to AVP 2.
Wow. I only got those because they were like cheap DVD bins.
Yes, I bet.
Predators. I did like Predators. Badlands. Yeah, it's okay.
Right, turn that down. Yeah, I didn't like it. This is just it was. I promise it's better. I don't know if the Predators, they're all a bit of a mess.
Oh, the Predator's horrible. That movie is like I don't know what the hell Shane Black was thinking.
I know. I don't think his original version it might have been a better film, but I don't know. I don't know if we'd never get to see it, but because if the Predator had been a success, they might have included a cut of the other film.
Yeah, probably.
Yes,
well, that's how they would have sold it. They would have been like, "See the cut you haven't seen, or see the unrated version, or something." That's how they would have gotten you to go watch it, or to buy it.
Right, I'm way behind us. So let's see what people first watched it. He first owned this on a 92 VHS. I think that's what I have. Saying that, I think because the Aliens copy is they never puts. So yeah, this is an 89 tape, an all-time great. So what was that? 2-3 years after it came out, it's an all-time great already. Obviously, nice. Well by them. Yes, Luigi Cotti's Alien Contamination perfected the formula. Because same as Shocking Dark, isn't it?
Yes, that one's a classic, man.
I was going to play a prank on you and play Shocking Dark, but I couldn't be bothered.
Hey, I have fun with that one too.
He remembers the adverts for the film and articles and paper when it came out. Nice. I prefer robots. Those cyborg motherfuckers can't be trusted. Oh dear.
Where do you stand on replicants then, Rob?
Oh yes, because this is linked to the Blade Runner universe. In Aliens, it says on Dallas's screen behind it, Ripley, that he was working for the Tyrell Corporation, and there's a few other links that I've forgotten what they are, but they'll come to me later probably. And then in this one, it's Weyland Yutani. Mm-hmm. And in Aliens, it's Weyland because of the mergers going on in the 70s. I think Leyland was the name of the company in the UK. And Toyota were trying to take them over. I can't remember much about that. Oh, we'd like Fincher to have another crack at the franchise. I think that might, well, maybe.
I wouldn't mind.
Make it worse than fucking Ridley Scott did.
Yeah, I know.
Yes, Aliens, I always enjoy the first half, and then as it progresses, I remember why people don't like it. Well, we'll get to that Sunday.
Are you gonna do a theatrical, or are you gonna do
Yeah,
theatrical?
It's thought theatricals because that's the one. I don't. Well, technically, I do have Aliens. No, I don't have Alien director cut. I do have Aliens director's cut, but I've only got the VHS. But I can't be bothered. So I think is this the first one? I can't remember which is the first one with the. If I even have them, I don't think it's this set. There's all 4 films plus bonus disc, so it's not that one. I don't think it's. Is it the Alien Legacy? So many more releases than the Terminator films. Doesn't say it's Legacy on that. I think the only one that has it is the Blu-ray. Yeah, this has both versions, theatrical and
Nice. I have that one.
Alternate versions of all 3 films or 4 films. I don't think there's a difference with any director's cut for the 4th film, is there?
It's weird it's called like some sort of special edition, but I didn't notice anything because when I got that set, I was looking at all the director cut ones.
Okay.
And I looked at that one and I was like, I don't really see anything different with this one. That was another one I saw in the cinema back then too, and and then I saw it a lot on TV because it was on HBO.
But yeah, the director's cut of this one is what? I think it's a minute shorter, isn't it? But he swaps around a few scenes. Well, it doesn't swap around. Puts different scenes in, takes other scenes out.
I'm kind of curious, like if they would have given him the opportunity, would he have done like he did with Blade Runner, and he made like so many different cuts of it?
Probably, because what we had. There's 4 versions of Blade Runner. 3 he did, or 2 he did.
Yeah, because there was a theatrical, the final cuts, the director's cut, and then there was like, what was it called? Like it was like a work print or something, right?
Yeah, director's cut, final cut, something else, wasn't it? Someone will tell us. They'll be shying at us in a minute.
Now you want to talk about a set that I would love to get is that briefcase of Blade Runner.
Oh yes,
I would love to get that.
Yeah. Oh, you nearly had the face I got on. There were loads in HMV, and the one box had Resurrection instead of the making of. Oh, I signed that. I thought nice.
Nice.
Yes. Since they shut a date, they had a different script and revisioned it every day. Well, yeah, crazy. Right, hang on. Let's have a look at a bit more. What have I got next? While we wait for the aliens to appear. Oh, it's disability, but
spaceships are back to spaceships again. I'm sorry, Gene, but it's the way it goes. 2 of the most successful genres of the last 5 years have been science fiction and horror films, and Alien is both. It's a combination of some of the best space hardware since Star Wars and the most gruesome bug-eyed monster since the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Nice.
The movie begins aboard a gigantic intergalactic freighter where the crew is in suspended animation until the onboard computer awakens them for an emergency.
Spoilers.
The captain explains why their mission has been changed.
Well, some of you may have figured out we're not home yet. We're only halfway there.
I think Star Wars kind of pioneered that idea that a spaceship, instead of being all kind of perfect and sterile like the one in 2001, would look more like a gut bucket, like that kind of a tramp freighter. And there's the crew on board.
Tramp
the
freighter.
beacon signal comes from a nearby unexplored planet anyway, and so space regulations require them to land, and they do in one of the movie's really most inspired scenes. They explore a terrifying planetary landscape, they discover an ancient alien spaceship, and they work themselves into a very tight spot while their discoveries are monitored by television back on board. You get a wonderful sense there of something that might have been waiting there a long time for somebody to find it. Anyway, they go on board that mysterious ship, and they wind up bringing back an extremely unwelcome guest on board their own ship, an alien creature that's the movie's most original invention. Now, I don't want to give away too much. I'm not giving away too much when I say it's kind of a cross between a squid and a spider and the Thing, and it's not real great to look at because its body is covered with extraterrestrial intestines, and the humans battle for survival. The alien oozes around the ship like a mucous membrane from outer space, and the movie is one of the scariest old-fashioned space operas I can remember.
Well, it did scare me too. I looked away and I was yelling with like a few other people, it's going to hit them on the floor, it's going to come from the ceiling.
It's in the next row, it's behind me in the theater. Right.
But I want to say that, you know, strip away all the beautiful scenery and the evocative weirdness of the picture. What we really have here is basically the haunted house film, only instead of a wild creature running around in a haunted house, we got a wild creature running around in a spaceship. And so this is not the greatest science fiction film ever made, even though it seems to be doing very well across the country.
Well, I think the combination of horror and science fiction is a very appealing one right now, very commercial. There is one moment, though, when the film does transcend just that horror, haunted spaceship sort of thing, and that's in this scene we just saw. As it goes on a little bit further, they enter that spaceship, they go inside, they find the alien pilot all desiccated from his voyage that might have taken place millions of years ago, and then they go into that big enormous cavern down below and what they find there and so forth. Gives you a real sense, I mean, from the point of view of art direction and everything else, that this could have been an alien ship. It's not just another TV or movie creation.
Yeah, one consumer point. A lot of young people are probably going to want to see this picture. They love horror films. This one's pretty bloody. It is pretty violent, and I think a lot of people, adults and kids, are going to be turned off and maybe frightened too much by it. So for young kids, certainly, this is not a picture to go see.
It's R-rated.
Yeah, for a reason.
Yeah, there's a reason.
This one.
Okay. The craze now for outer space adventure films is so strong, and it's going to get stronger because of Alien.
Right, there we go. Yep, there we go. Poster. That's my hint. That's for them. Right, now I know Josh wants to know what the book thought of this. So, if I could read in green writing. Right. Oh, it's got 4 stars. There you go. A group of space explorers on a routine mission are tricked into bringing an extremely adaptable alien life form on board. Most of the crew pays for this mistake with their lives in a film notable for its special effects and relentless suspense. There you go. Praise for a film for once. But apparently, where is it? Someone was dissing something. I think it was Myers. Yes. There are no CGI Xenos in Alien 3. There's only 2 scenes that have a CGI, and they're not really part of the alien moving. But we'll get to that on Sunday night.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, like, I know.
Oh, go on. You can spoil it.
I'll just say one.
All right.
It's just the dome at the end. With
Yeah,
the
when it
cracks.
cracks, the dome cracks at the end. That's the CGI. Him running around is just piss poor lighting on a model.
Yeah.
That's why it looks so bad.
Yeah, the chroma key or the chrome.
Yeah, I can't remember what it's called, isn't it? Like,
Yeah, that's the part that they didn't get right. But
no.
again, if you were to watch the assembly cut, it's a little bit better.
Yes, they did have CGI aliens. I think the underwater ones in part 4.
Yeah, that was actually, it didn't look too bad though. From what I remember, it's been a while, but in that one,
it's never taken me out. But yeah, they are when you see them fully moving.
Especially when you see that one that later on in the film where like spits the acid. Like, now the CG of it hitting that dude's face in Resurrection, that looked pretty bad, but nah, I mean, I don't know, man. Compared to CGI these days, it's crazy how CGI looked better back then.
It does. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Yes, come on then, Larry. Show us your figures. And
well, I mean, we've been. I don't know if I want to show this one because we've been getting so much hate for the film.
Let's see if anyone can guess which film it's from. Yeah, nice. It's so detailed these days.
I know, man. It looks insane.
Because yeah. But there we go. Coming at you, 3D wise.
I wonder what this would be. Well, I don't know how this one would work 3D. Maybe Aliens would probably work better as a 3D film.
Is that a Romulus alien?
Yes, sir, it is.
Oh, Sean's got some. Yes, Sean's also got the Blade Runner briefcase you mentioned earlier. So he's showing off.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Aliens, yeah, no time or money to correct the composite shots. That's the word. Thank you, Rima. We've got someone educated here to help us. But yeah, if you've seen this before and then you watch it again, you can see that Ash is purposely knows everything already before he desperately wants us investigated. at any cost. Oh, there you go. He likes really like glamorous. I didn't like it the first time. It was just too many member berries, as the cool kids say. But then the second time was all right. Yeah, and so the first half is good, except unlike this film, none of the characters are likable apart from the main girl and the android.
Yeah. Yeah, I mostly like them. I wish my gripes with the film are like few and far between. Like the whole get away from her, that part.
Yes, that was.
We didn't need that.
No, especially as it's a prequel.
Yeah, exactly. And then the other one was the I didn't like the ending with that creature.
No, that skinny, very quickly made.
Yeah,
comes out of nowhere.
My thing, what I was telling my wife is like, I don't know if I told you this, but the way I would have done the ending, I would have done the ending. You know how the girl was pregnant? I would have put her in the pod and then like have her monologue still, and then just start backing away, and you see the pod, and then like the alarm goes off, leave you on a cliffhanger.
Yeah, if they knew that what they wanted to do with this, always going to have a sequel these days if it does well.
Yeah, I mean, I would have done that. I think that would have left people like, oh my god, like what happened? You know.
So yes, the Kenner aliens.
Nice.
I remember only seen them in catalogs for kids.
Yeah, I actually had several of those. I had several of the Marines and several of the aliens, like the figures, and then I also had the power loader too.
Just show off now.
Well, I used to have those.
That's the trouble.
Actually, no. To tell you the truth, I still have my my Hicks, my original Hicks, and my original Bishop.
Nice.
None of the accessories, just the two figures.
Resurrection is better if you turn the TV to black and white and switch the DVD to the French with English subtitles. Might try that. Back to Alien. Just point out the Prometheus fanboys that the space jockey has a mouth and it's not a mask. Yeah. It's obviously the same thing happened to him. An alien got out, sucked on his face, and came out. But obviously made them crash and disappeared. But yeah, I think the only thing with the director's cut here is John Hurt does have a weapon when he goes to look at the egg. And he picks it up and then pushes it down. It's a very quick cut. Yes, Romulus was better before they went to space. Yes. And the whole thing of seeing Ripley's fucking spaceship fly off in the background. You not seen that? Her spaceship was because they got the alien from she ejected, and it turned to stone, and then they got her spaceship in dock, and then it gets ejected, and you see it float away to be picked up in aliens. But,
I guess I missed that when I saw it.
Well, it's only because it's been pointed out to me that I knew about it. I couldn't spot it to tell you about it.
Oh man, that's crazy. I never knew. I hadn't heard of that. That's crazy.
Yes, Ash just feels dodgy from moment one and has no cool knife tricks to do like nice droids. Well, we'll talk about the knife trick tomorrow because Bill Paxton wasn't expecting to be part of that trick. Oh, I don't like Prometheus at all. I was so disappointed when I saw that in the cinema. In 3D as well.
You know, honestly, I really enjoyed Prometheus. You know, what's the interesting thing is I saw it in the cinema, and it actually right after I saw it, I went home and I watched the original. Like it made me want to go back and see like this one. For me, any movie that does that, like I felt like is a good like is solid. You know,
yeah.
I love the way it's shot. It looks beautiful. The world that he did for Prometheus looks really cool, but I could see, why people were not happy with it because it kind of led you to believe it was like before Alien, and it would leave, but it's like a totally different planet and it's like different stuff.
Yeah, because we get to the whole point of where do they come from? Because there's no mention of like aliens. These people is brand new and they don't expect to find other life in the universe, and they're going back and forward through it in forever. But it's on board.
I was gonna say, do you think, given this, do you think they should have left in Aliens. They should have left in that part where Newt and the family, the dad gets caught.
No, look, you can sort of make it up on your own, can't you? You can hear they went offline after someone told them to look, investigate. But yeah, it does. The mother story where she find out her daughter's passed away because she's been asleep works better.
Mm-hmm.
The whole new thing. Good evening, George. But yeah, the detail in sets is just amazing.
Yeah, it's incredible.
Lighting and everything. Looks like a real film. Yes, he's just sent me the bloody quiz. Better get on that. Because that is a week Sunday. I keep thinking today's Sunday. That's good. But well done, Mike. Back from your piss-up holiday. Right, so yeah, so it's somehow got through his mask very quickly. How did it do that, Larry?
I assumed like acid.
That's how I assume it, but at the same time, it doesn't affect his face, but still a good effect.
Oh yeah, it looks great. Or unless just the pressure of it, like,
yeah,
I don't know. I would still think the glass of it shattering and getting to his face would cut his face up.
See, plot holes. Turn the shit off.
Sir Ridley don't know dick.
Josh is showing off. He's showing me the Alien Head disc set.
Nice.
Because it's got I can't bother to show the picture either because it's from a magazine he sent it because he could be bothered to send a real one. But with the Alien, this one, not that you can see it because it's all so dark, it does have a see-through skull, and then it's got a human skull at the front because it came from a human. I think in the director's cut, Ripley gets slapped in this scene, and then you just saw Veronica Cartwright rubbing her hand because it hurt, and then Mrs. Ripley's just rubbing her face. It's that one. Is it though? Let's have a look. And the TV show Earth is Wank. Yes, I only made it 3 episodes into that.
Oh, you didn't like it?
Huh?
You didn't like it? It was there was some stuff that was okay. Mostly the alien stuff, like when you saw the xenomorph and you saw those other creatures. Like this, I noticed the xenomorph in that one was like super vicious, which I thought was really cool. But there was a lot of stuff that I was kind of like, okay, let's get back to the Xenos and stuff. I liked the idea of the other corporations. I thought that was kind of interesting. Like in my head, I was like, well, who are the other corporations? Is Tyrell one of those other corporations? You know, like I don't know. It made me think, but I mean, I could see why it doesn't follow like really the lore or the stories of these other films, even though it's supposed to be taking place before this movie.
Yeah, I know they can't just because. Well, I must talk about it because in Aliens, the spaceship is on the planet, but obviously, when they decided to terraform the planet, they never did a scan of the planet or anything to check. There was nothing on it when they were terraforming it, and then if it was like the other side of the planet, and I think there was only a small radius that would blow up the terraforming, so technically it could still be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you never see like the distance between the ship, the derelict ship, and then like where the colony was. Like they never really show you where that's at. They blow up the hive that was in the colony, but the ship is still there. So anybody that goes back is pretty much SOL.
The Skullhead is another claim design. There you go. Watch the rest of the series. Trouble is, you never see it in this because it's unless you see it out in the production pictures or something. Right.
Well, that's the thing too. You never see it in Aliens either.
No. Because they've got different shaped heads and they're not smooth because he wanted them to look different.
And then even in even in Alien 3, you don't see like a skull head either. I'm wondering it's because it's a dog or an ox, whichever version you watch. But in Romulus, they went back to it though.
Mm. The whole Terraformers cover for Wayland Yutani to sneak the Xenos past quarantine. Cost them millions.
Oh yeah.
Right, hang on. Let's see what this is about next. What have we got?
Mr. Scott, Alan Ladd Jr., who's head of 20th Century Fox when this whole project Alien was coming about, was quoted as saying that he envisioned a film of great tension that works on the mind and emotions but isn't bloody or gory.
I think that was his statement, yes. Is that a question?
Well, does he think that you have lived up to his envision?
I think so. I think I have as well, because I think, in all these instances, less is usually better. And I think a lot of people have seen the film, feel that they seem to have seen a lot of the elements that you just mentioned, but in fact there aren't. I mean, there is only one scene in there that contains any blood whatsoever. It's true.
Then what is your definition of gore?
I think gore really becomes in the mind of the audience, at that particular time. I mean, I think if one can actually evoke, if you're setting out to do a thriller, and you can evoke in the minds of the audience, the strength of the thrills, or the strength of the drive of the thriller, by showing less than more, then that's the best way of doing it. And I think in this instance, it is relentless, the film, I think, and it doesn't let the audience off the hook too many times. I think it's a combination of elements of the sound. I think the sound is very important, you see, in the film. And I think the sound evokes certain fears in the audience, and therefore I think they've seen, and they think they've heard, and they think they've witnessed. Really, there is one very strong scene, I guess, which is near the front of the film. And after that, you never really see anything.
Which one are you saying then is the strong scene? Which one are you referring to?
I don't want to give away too much, obviously, at this particular moment to an audience, and maybe spoil the film for them. But I think it occurs shortly after they come back from the derelict, after they have the trip out onto the planet to find what this mysterious transmission is all about. And when they return, something occurs to one of the crew there, and I guess that is the strong scene.
Yes, you're referring to the first man who is
yes
done away with, shall we say. Yes, that is a strong scene.
You spoiled it.
And I would call that gory.
That is, I agree with you. But that's the only time it happens, really.
But there are other visual things that
suggest that certain things will happen, and I think that scene is very strong. It sets up a certain drive to the film from that moment on, and really it carries it along. I think if you can possibly go back and see the film again, I think you'll agree with me.
Are you worried at all, Mr. Scott, that the word of mouth, just the little bit I've heard so far, indicates to me that reviewers are going to take a very cautious approach to this film. They feel a responsibility to their viewers, their readers, to warn people about this film, because would you agree that the film is not for everyone?
Do you know, I've been asked the question several times this morning, really almost contrary to that some of the reviewers who enjoyed the film very much feel that they actually said, do you think that the film, would you like the film to be PG? Because in many instances, they believe that a lot of children 15, 16, 17-year-olds are going to be disappointed because they can't go and see it, and because they believe that a lot of the youths,
it's not
male
Star
and
Wars,
female at that particular age group, could actually take it quite easily and enjoy it. which actually did surprise me because there are some elements in there which I think one has to be cautious about. Like there is a certain element of language at some point which I think is justifiable within the context of the story, and therefore that's the reason why we didn't remove it. And I think it's the feeling, it's the undercurrent in the film that is frightening rather than the specific creature or the specific monster. Besides, I think children can relate to creatures like that, which, if you like, are fantasy rather than reality. They can relate to a shark, and therefore the shark will bring them no nightmares, okay? Not like the hidden murderer or the hatchet killer or whatever, who I think is a reality, is a possibility, and therefore that can bring about nightmares, you know? I think the idea of relating to an animal, which really is what we're talking about, is frightening when you're viewing it, but it doesn't leave nightmares. So my children have seen it.
What are their ages?
14 and 11. But you see, I took the 11-year-old when he was 8 to see Jaws. And at one stage I put my hand over his eyes and I thought, oh my God, I shouldn't have brought him. And he prized my fingers off and said, what are you doing, He said, so he just lost his arm, and that was it. And he took it in good faith as a piece of entertainment. They know it's a film.
Are you concerned, though, that the film will not have the mass appeal that, say, Star Wars or Close Encounters had? Because those films didn't necessarily, or didn't at all have to have a warning that they could be hazardous to your health. And I think, if I may say so, Mr. Scott, I think that this film could be hazardous to some people's health.
I see. That affected you that way then?
Indeed, indeed.
Then, I mean, in a sense, that's what the doctor ordered. I mean, we set out to do a thriller, and at a month, 2 months, 6 weeks ago, the film was running at about 2 hours and 11 minutes. The film now runs at an hour 57, 58. And I think when it was 11 minutes longer, it was what I would have called too relentless and didn't let anybody off the hook. There are certain elements in there now, I think, that do let a little bit of air into it and allow you to relax occasionally, which I think is terribly important.
I think so too.
So we did have that, we did have that in mind, and we were being quite responsible about it.
Well, Mr. Scott, I must say this. I do think that you are a master of film creativity. I must say that.
Thank you very much.
In spite of the fact that there are many things about the film that offended me, offended my sensibilities.
Get off your pearls there, Larry.
You are a superb filmmaker, and sir, I give you that.
Thank you,
indeed I do.
Thank you.
Is that it?
Ridley's like, get me out of here.
I really couldn't I couldn't look at certain scenes. I really couldn't. I couldn't.
Go. I mean, if you can, go back and see it.
No, sir. I just.
Oh my God, that's funny. That poor woman, man.
Yes, she's offended. How dare they? Oh, yeah. So if you look at the VHS, is very pink and colourful, and then the obviously the Blu-ray is not. It's very grey. Not much colour to it in the background. Anyway,
man, it looks like. Oof. When you see that, like, just open like that, it's just like, oh.
Yeah.
It's insane, like, how good it looks, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
For being back then.
And then, this is like chicken skin and chicken guts, apparently. If you want to make your own at home. I do remember Creature with Klaus Kinski, another rip-off, because my mate, William Malone, wrote and directed it, so... He of House of Haunted Hill fame remake.
I don't think I've seen that one. Doesn't sound familiar.
Yes, it's just a slew of Alien rip-offs in the early 80s, of course.
Oh, yeah, of course.
And that was definitely one of them. Oysters as well, yeah. I can definitely see oysters in it there. Hey, Austin's got it, see?
Oh, nice.
Yes, Fanny in imagery, yes. Fanny in the British sense, of course. So, yes, she's having to go Dallas now. And she was right. Woman's right. We're never at the end of it. She shouldn't have let him out. Kept him outside.
In the late 70s?
creature was also known as Titan Fine. Thank you. Yes, it's all coming back to me now. A Forbidden World. Oh, yeah, that's a lot of ads in that one. All right, let me make a note of that one. I've seen it, but more ass the best. The lovely ladies of the 70s and 80s. Yes, because where is it gone? Sorry, I missed it. Extra was a clear copy of this. Yeah, where a man comes out. No, it takes on human form, doesn't it? The alien in that one. So that was a video nasty. And now it's a 15 certificate now. And it was friggin' weird. There's 3 of them and they're all unrelated.
It's crazy how like all that's like changed now, right? Like,
yeah,
I was watching Jim go talk to Alan from Forgotten Horror.
Oh yeah,
I'm saying is, and it's just interesting like what y'all had to deal with, like the video nasties. Like people were going to like cops were going to people's houses, like raiding them for their VHS. Like I'm like, man, that's messed up.
Like yeah, it's like you got better things. I know they're arresting people now for Twitter quotes, so it's not much different. Someone's offending someone.
Yeah.
But at some point, might as well have my video nasties script ready. So we'll see from that.
Nice.
But while we're waiting for, I just have a quick look at something. Just reminded me what I was doing before we started. While Myers is here, so we've got some posters to look at. Video nasty ones that I want to see if I have the right ones. So you can tell me what you because first of all the films had about 5 different names each. Right, so there's your driller killer, and that was banned just because of the poster.
Nice.
Even though that's the only gory scene in it, isn't it? That's like 2 seconds. You got Don't Go in the Woods Alone. Now I think this one says it's an R-rated, so I don't know if it's a British one, but it does. So some of these are hard to find a good picture of them. Then you got Devil Hunter. Not exactly sure what that guy on the left is. He might be an alien.
Yeah, that looks the eyes, man. That's creepy.
Yeah. Then you got the Infamous.
Yep.
Then you got Make Them Die Slowly, which is also another name I'm blanking on now. It's like banned in 31 countries.
I don't think I've seen that one.
Yeah, well, this is actually they got different names, so it's hard to tell. Cannibal Holocaust, plus previews of other hit movies. The Burning, that was a famous one.
Nice. With what's his name? George Costanza.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, look, I didn't watch that because you said it was rubbish, but now it's a Jess Franco film with close-ups of Vag, and I didn't watch it now. There you go. Make Them Die Slowly is Cannibal Ferox. You see, this is why he's supposed to be writing the script, because he knows all about it. He used to have the preset. It's a glorious leave. We got 2 of that. Bloody Moon, and that's another Jess Franco. That has tits if you look closely. So panic and hysteria hit the Spanish resort of the Costa del Sol when the Scousers turn up on the piss. Then we got Blood Rights. Obviously, bad things are going to be happening there. There's his favorite, The Beast in Heat.
Beast in Heat.
Then we got Bay of Blood. Oh, that has tits as well. I didn't see that one, but yeah. If you look closely. Axe. At last. Total Terror. That's what we asked for.
Axe.
I can never pronounce it. Anthropophagus the Beast. Oh, there you go. Incoming. Watch this space. This artwork is sticking in my video message. Well, I started downloading some pictures already, but that's why I wanted to know if they're the right ones. And then we got Absurd. Not for the squeamish. Yeah. Oh, that is it. There we go. Right. John Hurt's awake.
Oh, man.
Welcome back, everyone. Still too fucking bright. Fix that now.
Oh, here we go.
Funny. Oh, he's coughing. He's got a bit of a cold, bless him. Now, while you're here, Larry, you can tell everyone what the incubation period is for a xenomorph. It does seem to vary.
Yeah, it varies because it's like here it's fairly quickly, and then like in other films it just it's like completely random. It seems like.
There we go. Oh, get off, you stupid VHS. None of it's cut, I don't think so, because there's not much I go.
Now, what's her name? Veronica Cartwright. They say supposedly she's like transgender, right, or something.
That is hinted at in the background of
Part 2.
Aliens. Yeah, in the background on the board. But yeah, they all knew this was happening because they all practiced with a dummy and they read the script. The only thing they didn't know was how much blood was sprayed at them because they never practiced that bit, of course, because it would make a mess. So they knew what was going to happen. 36 hours, there you go. Exactly. Because it does vary over when it's convenient, mostly. Good evening, Daniel.
That's the scene right there. That's basically like the Thing, when the Thing is crawling off.
Yes.
That's basically that right there with their expressions.
Yes. Of course, the scene is also hilarious in Spaceballs.
Yeah.
Nope, never cut this film. Nope.
Not again.
Oh, bet this really hurts. Dun, dun, dun. That's why expect more of this fucking level of jokes in this. If you ever finish this video analysis thing. Oh, now you cancel, Larry. Yep. Hello, my baby. Hello. No, that's not right. Yes. Is he wearing Frank Rocky Horror's bodice? You didn't see anything on this HD version. And then I said, fuck it, kick him out into space, which is what they should have done. A loud clank. Anyone want to say anything? Nope. Okay. Sod him. Okay, there you go. So you also need a lot of food and nutrient intake for something to go that fast. Screenplay novelization explains how Kane is on his 5th helping. Put me off fucking spaghetti for a while anyway.
What's all the carbs, man? It made it grow quicker, I guess.
After John Hurt died, I had a very vivid dream that I met him as an old man and we hung out drinking and telling stories. I felt so cheated when I woke up, but it wasn't real. Oh, hang on. Creature has some full frontal. Why am I only realizing this now? Why aren't we watching that? Oh, except it takes oxygen from the lungs it's attached to and nutrients from the bloodstream. Obviously, more educated people than me have seen this and read the books. So you got the cattle prod scene. Right, while we wait for them to go for a walk, let's have a look at who's this.
Sigourney, first of all, I have to welcome you to Texas. It's very nice having you here. I have never seen or heard the name Sigourney. What's the origin of the name?
You mean the real origin of the name?
Well, I mean, is it an ethnic name or,
I don't know. I think it's Slavic. I know there's a Slavic root.
So it's canceled.
It's often pronounced Sigourney, and there's a Slavic root called Zigeuner, which means gypsy, like the Noel Coward song, Zigeuner. But it's not a family name, so I don't have any specific background on it.
Do you have a middle name to go with Sigourney?
Well, my real name is Susan Alexandra Weaver, and Sigourney was a name that I started using when I was 14, really as sort of a lark, just one of those things you decide to do when I was at an all-girls school, and everyone called everyone by their last names, and I got tired of being called Weaver, so I just chose it out of an F. Scott Fitzgerald novel, and I never dreamed that it would stick, and yet it did. And it's funny because both my parents have strange names and they don't use them. They chose names too, so it's sort of a family tradition.
Yes, your father, we all know, yes. Sylvester Pat Weaver.
Yes, so Pat is not his name. And my mother's real name is Desiree, and she's called Liz. Her acting name was Elizabeth. So, the name business in my family is just, there's no logic to it.
So. It's like Nicholas
Sigourney,
Coppola.
in making Alien, Was it as terrifying for you, the actress, as it is for those of us in the audience watching?
Ridley is always seemed to come up with things that would really frighten you, the character, you know, and I never seem to run out of things to become afraid about, because after you've been working on the set a long time, the set begins, as soon as you walk into it, you're already emotionally prepared, you know, for something to happen that's frightening, so that I didn't find that hard to keep going, actually. And there were often things that really did frighten me, you know. I mean, the special effects were so good, and that you never had to wait for them, and you never saw, you know, that it was actually made of, you know, sticks and stones or something. Everything really worked and was convincing, so that helped the actors tremendously in keeping that illusion going of being terrified.
Sigourney, this is your first film. Your background is mainly New York stage, right?
Yes.
Okay. Now, this has to be a fantastic thing for your career, because to come in your first film, in something that is making the impact that Alien will make. But I wonder, were there times when you kind of wished that maybe you could have eased into it with something a little easier and a little different?
Well, I must say, when I read the script, I thought, well, this certainly wasn't what I had in mind when I thought of eventually moving into films. I always thought I'd sort of work my way up in small roles, and I played a lot of character parts. I've never played a heroine, you know, and so I didn't play her that way. I mean, I didn't mean to, you know, I didn't get out my heroine book and go through it or anything. It was I had a different idea of what would happen. But once I started to do it, it's hard for an actor because it's a very technical film, and the relationships are not the focus of the movie. The relationships have to be understood and they have to be played, but through the action of the film. That was very challenging. I really had so much to do to think about that I didn't think about, you know, about my options. And I felt very at home in the character, who I think is very different from me. I mean, my reaction in the same situation would probably be to make terrible jokes a lot. You know, I don't think I wouldn't come through in the same way that Ripley does. I would probably wise off a lot.
Have you ever had a situation in your own life where you were truly frightened nearly to death?
Oh, maybe a couple of times. Well, this will give New York a bad name. I find New York a very safe place to live. I have been in a couple of situations where I suddenly was very afraid of being mugged or something like that, or of disappearing into a back alley.
Don't hit your mic.
I mean, I've never been afraid of anything that wasn't human, you know. And the alien is something well, my character doesn't know what it is even. I don't know enough about it to know how to be afraid of it, you know? I don't know really how it works or what motivates it. I can't make any assumptions about it. So it's really the terror of the unknown that to me was the way I plugged into it. Something that's after you and you can't reason with it. And
Sigourney, when you saw the completed picture for the first time, how did you react?
Well, that was quite recently, and I've only seen it once. And I felt the picture was awesome. And I have no objectivity about my performance. I thought everyone came off so well. I felt there were 7 people there, all very different, that you cared about.
Did any of it shock you or make you scream or make you hide your face?
Yes. Absolutely. I mean, I wasn't prepared. I hadn't seen some of the things, and the things that I was absolutely there all the time watching were filmed in such a way, because I'd never seen any of it. I never saw any rushes. So, I mean, to me, the impact, it had a great deal of impact on me. Just all the shocks. Certainly, I was a perfect audience for it, believe it or not. you know.
Did you ever at any time think that it went too far with some of the gore and the terrifying elements?
No, because I know they cut out a lot of gore. I think there's really only one really only one upsetting scene in it, truly upsetting scene. And I think even that was handled well, you know. I mean, you can't disguise what happens. That in itself is so awful, you don't really have to embellish it. And as I say, I've only seen it once and I kind of just saw it, you know. It's hard to, it was all there, you know.
Plan to see it again, do you?
Oh yes, I think I'll see it again.
Sigourney, thank you for talking with us
Thank
today.
you.
Very
Pleasure to
nice
be
having
here.
a chance to get to meet you.
Yes.
See, Bobby? Only you were afraid of it.
Curious,
Right, here comes the first kill, I guess. That's from the outside in. So in the director's cut, you can see the alien just hanging in the chain for about 2 seconds. Unless you're looking for it, you won't know it's there.
Yeah, I'm glad they cut it out because I feel like it really.
It's like
even here, you don't know if it's actually like drooling on him. Like it kind of
that's
to that,
one of the other
know?
theories, but it's all the condensation it's supposed to be. But
Mhm.
now, pop quiz, everyone, and Larry. This hat he's wearing, the Nostromo hat, the blue hat. Which 80s character wears it in another film?
No. Wow.
That's the wrong answer.
No, I feel like I've seen this.
Yes,
like,
I never noticed it myself.
There's a cat, Jonesy. It's
Yes.
not in
Mr. Jones.
Oh my God, why am I drawing a blank on this?
Here it is. Here's the, what's it called? Big Chap?
Yeah, the big chap.
Stupid Jonesy getting everyone fucking killed.
Something, oh my God, man. Why am I feel like I've seen this symbol somewhere.
You definitely will. I've seen the film hundreds of times and I fucking never noticed, so. Step by step, one way or another. Anyway, it was Fletch.
Oh, that's right. Now I remember but the bill is like his head's all
Yes,
like weird.
it's a bit tricky because he's changed the hat style, but yeah. So yes.
I knew I'd seen it, so for some odd reason,
Ian.
Fletch is a classic.
It is, but I've no idea. I don't think it's even mentioned anywhere why he's doing it. So,
what I was gonna say, seeing Sigourney in that interview, could you, with her hair like that, could you picture her being Rachel from Blade Runner?
No.
No, you don't think so?
Maybe yes, actually, having it done. Was she too tall for Harrison? Was she?
Oh yeah, that might be too tall for Indy. Well, I mean, if you think about it, they're together in Working Girl.
That's it. I was trying to think. They have been together,
and it was okay then.
Yeah.
Nice. Yeah.
Never noticed it myself.
I'd never noticed it, man. Like that's like I knew I saw the picture somewhere, like not the picture, but the symbol on somewhere else.
Right. So, and then why have they got this escape ship that can't hold the whole crew?
Yeah. Well, I think it's only got the one space pod, right? Like the cryo tube or something.
Oh, saw Fletch on rental VHS as a kid, but I didn't like it much. There you go.
Oh,
I like Fletch Lives more because it's just crazy. I watched it the other day. That's it. Stephanie Mills, bit by bit.
Demons out.
Yep. Right, who's next? I love how these flashing lights, they mean fuck all because there's not even a label on them. So
yeah, I know.
It's got the same computer from the thing, which just tells you everyone's expendable. You're all gonna die. You can't win. The first film is a thriller with comedy. The second one is a comedy. But yeah, see, they're both great. Exactly. The shuttle won't take four. Surely someone could sit on someone else's lap or something. Yeah, just like when you drove with your cousin, the sexy cousin.
Yeah.
Down the bumpy roads. All right, yeah. So apparently all these symbols that are on the doors are real symbols or something. Can't remember what they're bloody called.
They always reminded me of like the pedigree, the dog symbol. Let me see if I can like. It always reminded me of that.
Oh, there you go. I knew that we had at least people could educate me. The tugboat brings the ore refinery. Storage has 2 escape ships. The other one was damaged. See, if I'd have paid attention, it's not an escape pod. Yes, Alien Earth did replicate the mother room. Mother, I turned it off, you bitch. Right. I'm surprised no one gets caught in these fucking things that cut off. Like,
oh irises. Yeah, the little iris thing.
But yeah, there's so much suspense in this. Every time they try to do something, it just fooled you the other time that it was the cat, and then we got this one with the flamethrower now. But he's doing his own lighting in this, so God, good luck for him. And his headset's falling off and everything.
That's how you know it's real.
Yes. Wooden planet for the Alien sequel. Good idea. Well, I guess it would have been on fire by the end of it, so that would have looked impressive. They would have just set the place on fucking fire to get rid of the alien, but it's the one thing they shares. They don't like fire.
It was supposed to be like monks as well.
Yeah. It's supposed to be the Death Star with wood cladding. That's not going to go very well. The heavy metal comic adaptation of Alien is an interesting read. I don't know. Well,
I'll have to look that up
tomorrow night, but yeah, I've got this.
Nice.
The island, but apparently, no, I need to check on it here. You did okay, Bishop? No, where is it? It's okay. I think there's a. It's a PG book. I think this is the version. Punch it, Bishop. Get away from her, you. Yeah, they PG'd the book.
Nice.
So yeah, none of the swearing's in it.
Man, I still get so like I love the way this looks.
Yeah.
You know, the scenes, like the scenery. You know, the ship itself looks incredible.
It does, and like massive. And he's there, and he's got all his. The only light he's got is the flamethrower, and then it's because when he does get into the position, he's like moves around. You can just see the head shining in the background in some shots, but you never know it's that because you're not expecting it to be right there, giving him a hug. Get away from me, you snitch. Snitches get stitches. Oh, look around. Are you sure it's not there? It's got to be around there somewhere. Why am I covered in goo?
He just sneezed on the floor.
Yes. I hope it's spit. So yeah, he fires down the corridor. And yeah, it's all getting it's all so panicky. He knows something's up. God, what is happening? Dallas. Yes, every time now. First time I didn't notice. It's so well done. Oh yes, and thank you, Words and Pictures. Welcome. The initial title, Star Beast, and was based on a story by O'Bannon and Ronald Shuzit, I think. But yeah,
Star Beast. Do you think it would have been as popular with that kind of name?
no, people would think it was just a B movie. Yes, Rusty, don't need the trucks. Then in the Pac-Man style. Get the other way. Go the other way. There you go. That's cool. Plus the editing and sound design, everything. Because I think we did. Someone's win some special effects awards. Let's have a look. So it's 19 wins and 22 nominations. Academy Awards, Best Art Direction. It was nominated for, and won Best Visual Effects.
Nice.
In 1980. Best Actress for Sigourney Weaver, Saturn Awards. Best Supporting Actress, Veronica Cartwright, and others. BAFTAs, nominated for Costume Design, Editing, Newcomer for Sigourney Weaver. Production Design, it won. It won Soundtrack, as in, not the music, as in, but Jerry Goldsmith was nominated. There you go. Right. Let's see if I got time for this before the next killings.
Okay, tape's rolling. And take care of it.
Well, got the post
Well,
this
Tom,
time.
I'm happy to see you looking as well as you are, because last night when the last shot I had of you was pretty grim. I'm glad you're looking.
Is it
better.
showing off the
As
pecs
an
too?
Yeah, look at that.
Was this a very difficult? I'm talking about arduous and difficult film in that respect for you.
As a person, it was difficult only in terms of patience. It's a technical picture, so a lot of the time is spent waiting for things to be set up. That's always difficult. Endurance, when you really want to. Once the juices are going, you have to go with it, and it's a lot of stop and go in a picture like this.
Were there ever times when you thought, gee, I'd like to go back to a nice quiet little movie like Ice Castles or Turning Point?
I felt that initially. Science fiction is not something I lean towards ordinarily. Doing The Alien was purely one of the desire of working with someone of the caliber of Ridley Scott, that this was going to be some kind of picture. If this guy made the picture, that was what decided me on doing the picture, because there's nothing really challenging as an actor to do in the picture. It's not an exciting actor's picture at all.
Oh, the hardware is the star, really, and the effects.
And Ridley.
Yes. Indeed.
Ultimately, Ridley is the painter.
Yes. Tom, when you finally saw it all put together the first time, did it scare you quite a lot?
You betcha it did. I knew when the things were coming, but I found myself doing this.
You too.
Yeah,
You too.
doing a little bit of that, yeah. It's an intense picture. Now, I've been around film a lot, and for a long time, and I'm sophisticated about it, but it wrapped me up.
Scariest
Were there
film,
times
Top
when you
Gun.
thought that perhaps Ridley Scott had gone too far?
He's in so many things,
with
isn't
the
he?
gore and the
No,
terrifying
actually,
things?
it was somewhat toned down. I was afraid that he was going too far when we were shooting it with some of the things. I mean, I know some of the things he was doing there that he did shot that are not in the picture. The only concern I had about it ultimately was whether it was too intense.
Yes, Mike.
I guess not, but it comes awfully close to being too intense for an audience to sit through.
If you were with a room full of people, men and women, different ages and so forth, would you just totally recommend it, or would you recommend it with some reservations?
The reservations would be, of course, the level of maturity of the person to see the picture. That children beyond a certain age or that lacks certain sophistication definitely should not see the picture.
Do you have children, Tom?
Yeah, I have 4.
What ages are they?
17, 15, 11, and a baby, year and a half.
All old enough to watch the film.
Love it.
Yeah,
The
what's the
15-year-old
problem?
girl, she won't like it. She'll get very upset, so she shouldn't see it. The 11-year-old, He's sophisticated, but not that sophisticated. It is difficult for me to let him see that. It will be difficult for him to see that picture. Though he was over there with me when we were shooting it.
Now, what was the mood of the set when you were into the really heavy parts of the thing? And you,
The Thing,
when
oh,
you
he's
were
in The
having
Thing.
your
I was gonna say, I was like, The Thing?
encounter with the alien, was
Too
there
soon.
a lot of laughing and making fun, or what?
She's
was
telling the
mood
future
like?
right here.
Yeah.
The set was as intense as the picture is.
Was it?
Yeah. It's a very meticulous picture. There was not much clowning around. I have a tendency to want to clown around. I have to. As much as anything, that's the way I feel about life. But also just to keep loose. I like to practical joke every now and then. Someone asked me what my initial reaction was to the monster when I saw it. And my initial reaction to the monster was, well, I'll describe how I saw the monster. It was during a lunch break. The guy had the head removed. He's 7'1" and had a wonderful warm smile on his face, talking to a lady who was about 5 feet with her arm around her, tennis shoes on, and somebody was carrying his tail. Oh, maybe I'm giving too much away about what this monster looks like, but I thought it was
Good one, Tom.
Yeah.
But in
Tom
the-
Holland of the day.
I thought,
Right.
that's life.
But the first time they put the monster on you in the early growth of the monster, what was that like?
Now you're talking at which stage of the?
Well, you're in
Do your research,
first
Bobby.
encounter.
I don't want to talk too much
No,
about the
no,
monster. You
no, we don't want to
understand,
give too much
because
away.
the monster
We
is
are-
maybe a figment of our imagination anyway, and I think the audience should know that, real or not.
You already gave too much away,
What's
Tom.
Yeah, it's got a tail.
important
Fucking
is
ruined the film.
What aspects of it?
I didn't know he had a
really
tail.
It would get across cinematically. That was what I was interested in. Constantly looking through the camera to see what he was, how effective. It
Yes,
looked there.
it was. It's not Kevin
And
Peter
yeah,
Hall.
it's sitting in a room, you know. Often,
I think it's an African gentleman.
everybody
Bongier,
that is dressed in a
Banjo.
certain way is just sitting down, relaxing, talking to
7
someone
foot
else. So there's no frightening thing there. The only frightening thing really are the special effects in terms of what difficulty John Hurt had in the picture. That
Spoilers. Get
that
off
was
this
the most intense
conversation.
for me, and I think for all of us.
You think there will be a sequel?
Studios tend to do that, don't they, with a
And
successful
it's
picture.
left in such a way that there could be.
I don't think Ridley's
Good
concerned
one,
about
ruining
that.
it.
I certainly
Bobby,
not.
good one.
There probably will be some sort of sequel, or
Good one, Tom.
certainly there'll be some
Yeah.
serious thinking about it.
Well, Tom, I look
Or-
forward to seeing your next film. Do you know yet what that's going to be?
At the moment, no,
Hey,
I
yes.
have not found what I want to do after this picture. I've been waiting for this picture to come out.
Maybe
Well,
fly
I
some
hope it'll be
planes.
less scary than this one.
Thank you very
But every
much.
bit as successful.
The danger
for you.
zone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
very
Tom.
much.
Right.
Nice
Nice
talking
meeting
to
you.
All right.
I'm reading a script called Danger Zone right now.
Oh, where's the cameraman going? Oh.
I'm like your 11-year-old.
Nobody cares, Bobby.
And so she's the only one that did interview. This is this very famous bad edit. Goes from puppet head to real head.
Oh, so the real head.
It just she's
Yep.
standing him up, and then yeah, it just doesn't work because the arm's in the wrong place. It just jumps. It's obvious. But he was just spraying Yaphet Kota with white stuff, so I don't know what type of film this is. But there are tits in this film, and we missed them, unfortunately. So there was tits and bush, in fact, if you got the HD version, because I don't think my version's widescreen enough to see it. Right, here we go. So who's left? 3 humans left. And that was the biggest sin in Romulus, was having Ian Holm back as a fake. You could have had just anyone else in the whole world that's still with us. But they thought, let's shoehorn this fucking nonsense in.
Well, I think it's. I mean, I guess it's just because it was between 1 and 2. You know?
Yeah, I guess that's the make of Droid. But then surely it's a secret.
They could have used they still could have used Lance Henriksen. I would think in between they could have maybe showed the early Bishop. Model,
yeah, they've had to de-age him and everything, and it still just looks weird. But just anyone, just any android would have done because they didn't know they had one in the ship.
Michael Fassbender.
Yeah, yes. But yeah, having poor bastard's got his head through a fucking hole in the desk. It was covered in. I've seen this picture before. I think it was what's his name? Bonnie Blue looked like this before. I don't know if this is the same situation. Yes, unfortunately, Bobby Weigert is not the best interviewer. No, not a patch on me, but yeah, she was the only one doing it at the time. That Tits and Bush says Masterpiece nudity doesn't even come into the equation. But it is nice to see the actors back then. If you've seen Aliens Expanded, Sigourney Weaver does turn up.
Mm-hmm.
She doesn't just punch him over. He's got this weird smile on his face.
I know, right? I like this part, where she is.
Right. Now what? Just a big end it with a big explosion. Yafet's got half a shirt on.
For good
yeah,
measure.
it always gets me with those weird bubbles. They look like either the virus from the Rock or it's condoms full of drugs. Oh, Bishop gets repaired in the Alien 3 Gibson script. There you go.
I kind of like the way it ended up though, where he's torn up and everything.
Yeah, and then just bin him because I think we'll get to it, but he's got. I don't know if he's got less body in Alien 3 than he had at the end of Aliens. But...
Yeah, I think so because of the ship crashing.
Yes, we'll let them off then.
I mean, it kind of makes sense a little bit because I mean, they're all that pod is trashed.
Yeah. Oh yes, I'm looking forward to watching Cheeky. That's a good film. But everything, naked ladies. Yes, where is Professor Pickles? Buggered off again. She's chasing this damn cat when everyone's getting killed. Oh, there you go. Fire turned into ash. Rum-bum-bum. No, don't laugh. Don't encourage him. Yes, I think Scarrett is still with us, isn't he? 90-odd.
Mm-hmm.
Because I remember him in an episode of The Night Stalker, Kolchak, The Night Stalker, where he's a senator who's using devil worship to get ahead by killing people off Omen style. So he's in charge. And then, minimum safe distance. No, that's a different film.
It's funny because we're watching this and there's stuff that I want to bring up from Alien 3.
Yes.
Because it's the chat's will say something about Alien 3 and I want to say something about it
you can say it. We're in the last half hour.
Well, I'm just saying I like that scene in the assembly cut at the end. When they hit Bishop over behind the head. There's that extra scene where he's you see, I'm not a robot.
Yeah, because I guess it's not really in the air. The actual cut could go either way. I know there's some red there, but there's no blood when he's got this massive gash of an ear hanging off.
Yeah, that's why
he doesn't really react.
Yeah, so it's kind of well, I guess he was a robot, but then you see him and he's see, I'm not a robot. I like that part of it.
And then it always throws me when I watch the assembly cut when she falls into the lava and there's no alien queen popping out.
Yeah, I wish they would have kept it. With the chest burster part.
Yeah, but the music's good in that bit. So yeah, now as usual with this then the fucking escape ship's not ready to go, despite the fact that it's an escape ship. They gotta get the coolant or fuel or something in these things, because that's what Romulus does, isn't it? If they have to go on board and then they have to
get the
find all coolant before they can go.
So there you go. Romulus just basically ripped off everything from this film.
Yeah, there you go. So yes, the noise Lambert makes when Ripley is running to them is horrible. Yes, it works so much better than actually seeing something that happens, which is a video I'm working on about. Mainly, it was started with the difference between the Hitcher and the Hitcher remake with the truck scene. One you don't see anything, but you imagine it. But the other they show it just because they thought they could, and how it ruins the effect. Is Bishop the only likable droid? Hey, Winona Ryder's cute with the short hair.
I have no issues with her.
I'm not going to watch that one because I ain't got time for that. But there we go.
Nice.
I got the novelization of that one, which I don't think, judging by the spine, no one's read it, especially me. This one, the aliens on the other end, is a bit more loved and carefully written, whatever the word is. It does suggest that, doesn't it? She gets the cannibal Holocaust and Paymon treatment. But I think, yeah, fucking Jonesy, just fuck him, leave him. He's not helpful. He's done nothing but hinder the whole film. I know you're a Larry cat dad, but would you go back for your cat if they were pissing on? Even if the whole area is going to be ash.
Even more so, I want to
sweetie,
go
nice
cat.
kitty. Oh, here we go. This great bit with the shadow, and you think, oh, it's Yaphet Kota, but no, he's sitting down. Now, apparently, it's not Lambert that gets impaled, Cannibal Holocaust style. It's damn, who was the first one? Harry Dean Stanton's character. What's his fucking name? I can't remember now. It's yeah. See, everyone's seen this film.
Brett.
Yes. So she's wearing white trousers, but the tail goes under the black trousers, which is just a scene they reused for Brett's death. Didn't use for Brett's death, with the tail going under his legs. Get out of the way, Lambert. It's a little difficult. She's pretty much cornered. She is the most boring droid, yes, but I had a thing for her in the 90s. I got two cats, a ginger and a tortoiseshell, brother and sister.
Boom.
Yeah. Yaphet tries to rugby tackle it, and it hits him with his tail, and then yeah, see, everyone shouts at us.
You mean the tail that somebody else was holding? Thanks, Bobby.
Yeah, ruined the film. You can imagine him wandering around with his fucking tail.
Right.
Is this the first time we see it? No, I don't know. We see it.
Oh.
Yeah, goes bites his head. So why does it kill some and keep others?
Tikakun.
Yeah, but why not Yaphet Kota? What's wrong with him? He didn't want to die.
Yeah, those noises are like heinous, man.
So yeah, it's just like, the fuck was she doing to her? Lambert could have run off when Parker was getting owned. She is the hottest droid because she's the only female one. My God, it's like sleepwalkers. We do have 2 or 3 of the neighbors' cats hanging around outside. I have to keep shooing them away because they're after the birds. Can't fucking win. Our cats have no interest in the birds, but the neighbors' cats do. But here we go. Because yeah, it's an hour and 34 minutes. There's 20 minutes left for titles. So we see Veronica Cartwright just legs swinging in the air, and then
with no pants.
Sat down. It does seem like it's just a layer. I don't know if it's rucked up or something, but yeah, it's that sort of film.
I thought that was kind of interesting.
Yeah, Fett Kills does die more than Gary Busey. Which didn't make sense, like dying less finding Jedi on the floor because it wasn't established yet. Ooh. Unfortunately, yeah, Sleepwalkers is a good incest film, but unfortunately, Mick Garris isn't going to be at Weird Worcester on Sunday. He's cancelled, unfortunately. I was hoping to get my Sleepwalkers VHS signed. But hopefully Vernon's still going to be there, and damn it, I can't remember the name. a lot of other people, especially the Italian directors.
Mm-hmm.
No pants is a choice in space. There you go. Thank you for it's a choice tonight, apparently. I know you don't want an easy way to set off an auto-destruct, but...
Well, this is the future. They want to make sure you definitely mean it. That's why.
Yeah, because normally it would be just, are you sure? Yes. Are you really sure? Yes. Okay,
it's like
then.
just 2 clicks, ready to go.
Yeah, Star Trek, it's just like, enable self-destruct, these two agree, done.
Yeah.
Yes, it's the same. Spunkmeyer. Great, there's something back here, which I have to talk about tomorrow. That's not his real voice. Yes, it has the most slash elements. Yeah, this is... I don't know. They call it a haunted house in space, but how many haunted house films has people dying? There we go.
The change was a Changeling. That one,
Does
like,
he kill anyone?
Trying to remember. It's been a while since I've seen that one.
20th Century Fox was on the receiving end of a lawsuit for plagiarism. Canadian science fiction writer A.E. Van Vogt claimed Alien had taken heavily from his 1930s short story Discord in Scarlet. Ooh, did he win?
Well, clearly not. If we have like several other movies, I would imagine, unless they're paying him for every or his family.
Yeah, it's the state making money. So yeah, she's walking backwards. Big mistake. Now, while I remember, so the great thing about this when she gets on the escape pod is how you can see it in all the shots when you know it's there. But obviously, if it's the first time you watch it, you have no idea because it all looks like part of the ship. And then I was watching Alien 3 earlier.
Yeah.
And the bit where she sees it is hunched over. And you do see it. I made sure to check. And it is there that she does either see it or it moves very quickly. It is there hunched over, and then she hits the pipes. Lights come out.
Well, I think that was like to symbolize like she saw it, but it wasn't really there. That's why when
That's
she
what
hit
I mean,
it,
because it disappears then, and she never sees it again. Because you never see it move or anything. It's just she sees it, but it's like mind playing tricks. So you see something, you think that looks like an alien crunch over there. I'm going to bash his head in. Yes, there will be a lot of flashing lights here. It is that type of film. Oh, yeah, that's the one. It's the first time she sees it. Yeah, she hasn't been around for the other kills, has she?
See, and now she has to work to get it to
stop. 14, 12, 11, 10. I've turned it off, you bitch. So she does get a nosebleed in every film, which I've never noticed. So she had one earlier when she gets hit in the fight with Ash. Then she has another one in Alien 3.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember what Aliens do. Aliens, sorry.
An Alien.
Aliens.
Like, I'm trying to remember.
I only saw a close up of the.
Oh no! It's at the end when isn't it at the end when she has the power loader with the queen?
That might be him. She's been through the ringer. Yes, the lights are quite big. Yeah, strobe warning. Half an hour too late, but okay. Von Voigt story was very similar in tone and concept. It would surprise me, to be honest. Just look at the Terminator and the Outer Limits, e.g. the soldier. Cameron had to acknowledge it. Yes, he had to pay him off. Apparently the nosebleed was because of a deleted airlock scene. There we go. Oh, here we go. Because if you've ever been in somewhere with a strobe light, you gotta wonder how. I know it's when she's looking straight forward and not blinking. Bloody hard.
Yeah, I'd say that's pretty good acting, man. If she can.
Yes, if she can concentrate and see where she's fucking going with an open flame in her hands and steam launching at her.
Yeah, well, the steam blowing the flame like right at her face.
Yes, try walking past railing on a sunny day. I'm falling over then. It's like, oh, all these orange lights and pipes everywhere. And the paneling on the wall does look like 100 over Alien as well, with the just as she's walking past there. But because this ship, you don't really go to spend much time going around the haulage part of it. This is my main living decks, isn't it? So fucker could be anywhere. I don't. Yeah, it's already gone to sleep. There's too much noise in this part of the ship. Can't sleep. Oh, this one's actually way more creepy than the Newt rescue countdown.
Oh yeah. The other one's way more of like.
Yeah,
I feel like it's way more action. You know, it's
yeah,
still way more action.
She's have to get somewhere quick to rescue someone rather than just get to the ship and get out on this one. You've got Bishop's countdown music and everything later on in there, but because in the director's cut we would have seen what happened to Dallas and Brett, because they just took it out where Dallas is stuck to a wall and says "kill me," so she does. And then Brett's already there, but he's turning into an egg, which is what the life cycle was for the first film, where it captures you and covers you in goo, and then you eventually turn into an egg again. And the whole thing starts over again. Right, so let's play Can You Spot the Alien? Because they designed the whole ship to look like bits of the alien.
I think you see Bush coming up too in this part.
Now, people say there's no actual evidence that she was they deleted Eddie Bush because they didn't know the technology back then. I think she probably just shaved for a start, as it wasn't the fashion, and didn't care. It's never come up. No one's ever asked her, I don't think, but it's too. Who would? But yeah. It's a padded panties she has. That's about to look at it with something in there, but which was yeah, the whole metamorphosis nonsense. Yeah. Oh, Brett is okay. I don't think he was from the scene I saw. Yes, went to hell and back to rescue you, and then Alien 3, she's just dead. And then she has to autopsy her. Right, we got a big explosion. Big flash of light. Well, they can bill me. So yeah, she blew up the ore.
Man, that's a pretty big price tag, right?
Yeah, I guess it's very flammable stuff, because all she did was turn off the cooling system.
Did you ever think that explosion was like overkill?
It is. It does go very 2001 at some point with that.
Right.
Or very colourful, but who knows? I've never seen one in space. Yes, there we go. I know that Walter Hill desperately tried to get Robert Aldrich to shoot Alien, and Aldrich had the idea to shave an orangutan, train it to act, and cast an alien. That's the film we should have had.
Wow.
But yeah, Walter Hill is a producer on this film, and David Giler, and every Alien film since they are getting cash from. Oh, there you go. It was pretty rubbish. It's very 70s, exactly. Yeah, shaving around Italian is an excellent phrase. And everyone jokes about that, but yeah, they're trying to. Alien. 3 massive explosions. Yes, it is, isn't it? It's like one after the other. Chain reaction sort of thing.
Now I'm surprised this cat's okay because she was throwing that thing around.
Yes.
She got in the shuttle,
like,
you know?
And then, yeah, he still wants a cuddle.
Yeah.
Fucking useless at knowing there's an alien there, but. I don't know, maybe, because Richard Gabay already interviewed her earlier this year. So. Yes, is that a euphemism? Says Iris, and I'm agreeing. Shh. Now you know, you little little shithead. No, that's the second one. Right. It's okay, yes. So everyone cares about Ripley's daughter, but no one cares about Mr. Jones's family.
Yeah, I know, right? What happens to Jonesy in part 3?
Yes, because he's just left on Earth.
Yeah.
I don't think she just leaves him in that little hovel she's living in. Oh, he didn't know about Wayland Utah cats. Wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. John, oh yeah, this didn't kill it. Why didn't it kill Jonesy? So here we go, pants and no bras in space either.
Too antiquated.
Right, there he is. There he is. Because yeah, they got the big pipes, big black pipes all around. So you think it's all natural.
There it
all
is.
Hoover parts. There's an occasional flash, and you can see it. But
A little bit
it just
of
looks like part of the furniture.
Oh, I thought you meant the crack.
And there it is. Now, when it sticks its hands out, is it having a dream? Because it just goes like that, and then slowly brings it back. And sort of looks there, but then doesn't actually react that much. Ripley's tiny whales, yeah. There's no bush in this film. Well, apart from the pictures on his wall. Oh, no. Yes, the only meat they've had. It does look uncomfortably small. Yes, this is why. So now what's it doing? See, it's like, did it actually know she was there, or did it just sense her in his sleep? Is the Harlan Ellison credit at the end of the Terminator on every home media release? The earliest copy of the film I own is the latest, and it's on that. I don't think it's on my VHS when I did a version of it, but I can't remember when. Because my VHS is from '88, I think. Laurie Singer booty, yes. Yes, doesn't have much booty, to be honest, but it was very small. Everyone complaining. Oh, yeah. Watch not the rest of Alien now.
I was trying to remember if it was that part where she's like getting into the suit, but I guess not. At least I didn't see it in this time around.
Yeah, like he's like yawning now.
Yeah. Like,
I've watched Alien about 200 times.
Who woke
I
me
haven't
up?
watched it that much, but I can't. Definitely more than 20 times at least. Watched it lots back when it came out. Oh, hang on. So this thing doesn't look very airtight around the neck area. It just seems to zip up when she puts the hat on. It doesn't seem to.
Yeah, it's interesting, right? Like, or unless it's just like the helmet.
Yeah, I guess we don't see it attached or anything because it says air steel hisses, so it just they got out of it that way. Pants look airtight. Oh, it's duct tape. There you go. No. But we'll look for that for the Alien 3 watch party.
Yeah, like you don't remember that one?
Did we get it here?
It's the one where like these kids are running down like an alleyway, like, and then like in the middle of a city, and then all of a sudden.
Oh, yep, I've seen him. I think I saw it when I got the Alien 3 thingy. Whatever I did. Pepsi commercial. It's almost a minute long. Fucking tie in with Pepsi. Lucky. Oh yeah, so she sings Lucky Star here, not the Madonna one. But apparently that was one of the most expensive thing of the film is getting the rights to Lucky Star. Because it wasn't in the script. She just started singing it while she was doing this. So the laserdiscs are from 91-94. There you go. Yeah, I can't remember when the lawsuit was. Ron Kopp designed 6 versions of Alien, resulting in Kopp designing a Lovecraftian four-legged creature with hooks for hands. Scott dumped a lot. All the better for it. That's right.
Oh, man.
Screeching. But yeah, it's a lot of flashing lights.
I guess it doesn't like, just steam coming at it or something. Or is it supposed to, I didn't understand that part. Like, is it just supposed to be like actual like hot steam, or is it?
Yeah, is it steam or is it cold air or something? Either way, I guess it doesn't like it. But yeah,
Or maybe because it was asleep, and then it's like it just freaked out. Maybe.
Yeah, that happens to me a lot. Lucky, lucky, lucky! I should be so lucky.
Oh.
She's got a. He's right. It's just right there, and then gets sucked off, as it were. And it's still there. Luckily, she was prepared with a. But then it's trapped on the back. I do so. I love how it bounces around at the back. Thinks, I know, I'll hide in this fucking engine. And then she blasts it, but even that doesn't kill her, according to Romulus.
Apparently.
You know, it's highly hot, I'm going to say.
Nice.
Guessing they did this on the spaceship was facing up and he just dropped. The rocket booster effect was always a bit sus. This is just a bright light with water running off it. Isn't that what jets are? Yeah, she's got the space harpoon that gets locked in the door. There you go. And third officer reporting. But it is just, bright lights. And it doesn't look like it's moving because there's nothing to show that it's actually moving. No reference.
I will say this, I do, and when you see aliens, I like that they actually kept the harpoon there when they rescue her.
Yes. Well, it's Cameron for you, isn't it?
Yeah. It took me a while to remember, like to actually notice that. Of all the times I've seen it, I think when I did the watch party with Dawn, that's when I noticed, like, oh my god, that's there. That's cool, man.
Yeah, I don't think I noticed for a very long time. But yes, one of the ideas was to end Ripley was dying on the Xeno talking on the radio with a human voice. Yeah, sense prevailed, luckily. And then, yeah, sleep away. Ah, that's it. Happy ending. Nothing bad can happen ever again to her. Right. So, associate producer Ivor Powell. I read that as Ivor Pyle, but yeah.
Private Pyle.
Yes. Which we'll be talking a lot about Full Metal Jacket tomorrow night, because most of the cast of Aliens were going to be working in Kubrick's film, but jump ship.
Design H.R. Geiger.
No. Larry? No?
Mm-mm.
Oh, no. Mike Hunt. Has anyone seen Mike Hunt? But anyway, we'll start again. Yes. It's only it's a short film, 2 hours. Flew by. Scott definitely did the right thing. Giger's perverted and sexualized creatures are very much erotic and slimy. I'm pretty sure Giger was schizophrenic or a manic depressive. Oh, the ratings are in 8.5 from the Doctor. There we go.
Yeah, I'd give it that.
Yeah, so what did we say the date was? 79, so it's 47 years old now. Is that right?
Yeah.
Fuck. And
almost 50 years old.
Dolby sound consultant was Max Bell. Classic from Fazoo.
Bill Finch?
When is The House returning? 10 from stage. Yeah, 10, I think.
You'd have to ask Don about that, Stacey.
Yes, that Don. He can only do 3 in the morning, can't he?
Mm-hmm.
Ain't nobody got time for that. Yes, that is his favorite subgenres. Additional alien mechanics.
Oh wow, I don't remember that.
Hence,
that can't be real.
I think they just stole that for Species, then, didn't they? Still on one of the most richly filmed movies. It feels that must be. Yes, it's great. The voice of Mother was Helen Horton. Jones was chained by Animals Unlimited, and recorded in Dolby Stereo, of course. Then we get to the characters.
Japhet Kotto.
Yeah, one of those films that only has 8 characters and a cat, which is 7. I couldn't count that quick. Where was it filmed? Well, I think it was England.
Yep, England. Oh no, that was music. That was the music. Sorry,
Elfie. There you go.
Yeah,
I think. But it's done. I think we're just. Unlike tomorrow's film, the extended cut, which is 25 minutes more.
Oh, so you're doing director's cut for tomorrow?
No.
Okay, special edition.
No. Just in theatrical cuts.
Okay.
The director's cuts are far too long. So, yes. Filmed Shepperton Studios, I should say. And Bray for the models. And Acton Power Station with the alien egg chamber. Yeah, so all around London, by look at it. Filming dates was July 5th, 78 to October 2nd.
Yeah, Elstree Studios.
All right. There you go. I've wasted my time. There you go. There you go. Hey, I win again. I was right about one thing on tonight. Yes, roll on Aliens tomorrow at 9 p.m. I think this has a best end credits, very 2001 and calming after such a horrific ride. Yes, no Charleston music though. So in Species was the Alien 3 was. Xeno was gonna be like a sexy lipped alien with tits. Sold. This film is as old as Mike. Oh, but I'm older than this film. Yes, how do they hear? Larry?
Let's see.
Because it doesn't have eyes either, does it?
Well, I mean, it's got the skull, right? It's got
I think someone said electrical sensing in the book. Very impressive sets, yes. That's got holes in his head. Aliens and Pinewood.
Yeah, I'm not sure about this one. I think it's like sensory. I know supposedly in the Predator lore, like the dreads, that those are actually like it helps them like sense like this, like sense around them or something. I don't know. I remember hearing something like that.
There you go. Switch the crews to the Orca and the Nostromo.
Oh man, that'd be pretty good.
Who deal with it?
And then what's his name? Quint would die the same way. It's like it's not even.
Yeah, they wouldn't have a hope in hell. Either side. We'll be out of there. All right, that's another. Where's that? Oh, take care. Nice, thank you for being here. You're probably gone, but I'm behind. Oh, I know. Saw Star Wars at the cinema and deeply regret it. That's a shame. I didn't either. I saw not until Jedi was the first one I saw. Alien 3 was the first one of these I saw.
Yeah, those would probably
in the cinemas.
Those were the ones I probably saw first in the cinemas for those. Well, I don't remember Return of the Jedi, but my mom swears up and down she took me to go see it. But I would have been like 1.
Yeah, I think we'll let you off that one. Whew. Right.
But no, Alien 3, yeah, she took me to see that one. She took me to see Resurrection.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I mean, she basically Predator 2. My uncle took me to see that. I mean,
get in the Jeep, boy. We're going to the cinema. Oh, theater, right. Put the ballets on. All right. Oh, this was great. Thanks for doing this. Alien, 5 stars from Ian. That's excellent. So, yes. Thank you, Larry, for giving up part of your work day to come and watch Alien with me.
Thank you for having me.
No, great that you could make it. Ooh, do I like Alien Director's Cut or Thatcher Cut? I think there's not much difference, really.
Yeah.
I can't tell the difference when I watch them, apart from I had done a video on the difference, but that was the only time I knew. I still don't remember. But good night, everyone.
Now for Aliens, I'd say the director's cuts, like even though it's longer and it you definitely kind of feel it a little bit more, but I like the extra stuff in it.
Yeah, it's always nice to see that. The Abyss, less so. That's where it's at. There you go. Larry is a legend. Yes, he is. Very kind of him to be here. And thank you, Iris. Oh, and Stacy, Doctor, and Mike. Right. Maybe see some of you tomorrow for Aliens. And that's with Jeff, I believe. Oh, didn't see a New Hopes or Empire in 80s, nice. Jedi in the 90s, and all 3 editions. Yes, I saw them again, the re-release. And everything. Yeah, everything since. Yes. Only Resurrection, so I did see that one as well. And Prometheus. I think I saw Covenant.
Yeah, I saw those when they came out because I was super excited after Prometheus, and then I seeing the Xenomorph. I was like, oh yeah, should be good, and then
yes, that one scene where it's jumping around all over the shop.
Mm-hmm. I will say it is better than The Predator. That movie was horrible.
Yeah, none of that made sense at all. Just you see the editing and how dark it was. Oof. Anyway, let's end with this, and thank you, Larry, again. And
thank you, sir.
Kenneth. All right, take care. See you next time with this.
This is Ripley, last survivor of the Nostromo, signing off.